We are back here on Girl Talk, and Mike, our director and producer, is like, could you please share with your visitors and your viewers what we're chatting about, because it's quite interesting. We've been joined by Charles Sampson, and it really is interesting. We're talking about the history of Seabrook Landing, which is where we are, and Hilton Head Plantation. Charles, before we do that, though, talk to us a little bit about you, about Charter One, and then let's get into this home and Seabrook Landing. It's really interesting.
Well, thank you for having me today. Of course, I'm not a girl, but being on Girl Talk is fun.
Get right into the blonde group.
And the last time y'all did it, the house that we did it from sold pretty quick right after, so let's do this one too.
Woohoo!
I'm Charles Sampson. I'm with Charter One Real Estate and have lived on Hilton Head with my wife and daughters since 1972. So we've been here for a while. We've been here predating Hilton Head Plantation that was developed by Seabrook.
And let me say this. You are a steward of your community. You are known for all of your, it's true.
Philanthropic.
Yes, all of his philanthropy, just being an active member of the community, his volunteerism and all that. Okay, your turn.
You're just too kind.
It's true.
You know what? It's living here as long as we have, this is a great place to love. And being in real estate, it's a great place to be able to share with other people and get them to come move here, move from New York or someplace and come live here. It's an easy thing to do, and being in real estate, it's a fun job. But we're in Hilton Head Plantation, so welcome to Hilton Head Plantation. Hilton Head Plantation is probably the premier residential community of the island. Sea Pines is great for what it is,
yes,
and Wexford and Long Cove, but Hilton Head Plantation is really the premier. We're close to the schools, we're close to the hospital, we're close to the bridge getting off. We're surrounded by, on two sides, by the waterway, the Skull Creek and Port Royal Sound. Hargray is just about finishing up the broadband, so we'll have high-speed internet. The Spring Lake swimming pool that has just been completed was a $2.6 million pool.
Lazy River. How cool is that?
It will be a game changer. Francis was showing property to some folks not too long ago, and they had liked a house in Pamela Hall, a house in Indigo Run, and they bought in Hilton Head Plantation because of the amenities.
One of the things I noticed about Hilton Head Plantation is very diverse. There's really something for everyone. I see a lot of young professional families, and then I see empty nesters like myself, who it does seem like it's something for everyone.
There's 4 golf courses, there's 10 miles of bike trails. I mean, it really is something for everybody.
Can you talk to me about Seabrook Landing and the house we're in now? Because it's pretty spectacular.
Seabrook Landing is a little enclave inside Hilton Head Plantation. It's 42 acres. The properties in here range from right under $1 million to this house is $3,075,000. I happen to have just listed a home site in here yesterday for $325,000 that has a partial view of the waterway and also the 13th hole of the Country Club of Hilton.
I want to check that one out.
It's 1.275 acres, so it's a big lot.
Really?
Yeah, the lots in Seabrook Landing are all big. And they have their own day dock, they have their own swimming pool. So it is a nice community of, I think, about 42 lots. Well, it's 42 acres, there's about 35 lots, I guess.
So this house in particular, it's really sprawling. It's got one of the best layouts I've seen in a long time. It's got like a carriage house.
It does. The house was built in 2007, and it was built by some people, at the time they were living in London, and this was going to be their home. They had a second home here that we sold for them, and they came. Now, this house is actually listed by one of my partners, Richard McDonald. And so if you have information, or need information, just contact either he or I. But he did have it on the cover of DuPont Registry, which is a pretty cool deal.
Yeah.
But the house is 5 bedrooms, 6.5 baths. It does include the guest house, which is detached. It includes a pool house, spectacular wide open screen porch with fireplaces, and I mean, the house is very contemporary, very casual. The floors are all stone. The appliances are all upgraded.
I love the open feel of it.
Right.
It's so, it doesn't seem,
overwhelming.
Exactly.
But you know, the other thing about it is it seems like a wonderful house for entertaining. And I think just walking through it, there's a lot of what I call, family space. But it seems like there are a lot of places that you can go with little niches if you want to curl up and read your book and get away from those 35
Well, right
kids.
behind us is a media center, but on the other end of the house are all the bedrooms. I mean, it is, the folks who own this house do have children. I mean, it is very much a family thing. And the activities, the outdoor activities, the infinity pool, right behind it there is a creek that is very protected that you can kayak out into the Skull Creek. Across from us is Pinckney Island. The sunsets here are phenomenal.
Doesn't get
Send
better
you a
than
picture
this.
of a sunset that we took from our boat.
It doesn't
this
get
weekend.
better than this.
No.
I really appreciate you coming in today. I know you're crazy busy in and out and all around, so we had him grounded and we thought we'd take that opportunity
Well,
to
we
chat
appreciate
with
you coming up to Hilton Head Plantation and to 33 Seabrook Landing.
Woohoo! Stay with us. There's a lot more to come here on Girl Talk.